Oh, this is Greg Allison with Galactic Gregs coming to you on 12 December 22, 12/12/22 in the wee hours of the morning. It is 0:4900 hours Central Standard Time. Excuse me, my friends. So, guys, we got a lot of excitement. A brand new announcement today. Today, Nelson, the head of NASA, former Senator Nelson, actually announced that we are going to Mars by the end of 2030. That NASA's going to Mars. Well, actually, Elon Musk had already planned to be going to Mars by 2030. So this is exciting news, guys. This is very exciting news. And we got more stuff going to the moon. We just came back and splashed down Orion capsule, I said today. Well, I mean Sunday. To me, it's still today because I haven't gone to bed yet, and it's still Sunday on the West Coast in the mountain time, right? So a lot happened. We just had the splashdown of the Orion capsule on the anniversary of the 50th anniversary, I do this 5 times, 50th anniversary of the landing on the moon. And on top of that, SpaceX just launched a mission to the moon on this very day. The Hakuto R Mission 1, which has a lander developed by the Japanese and a rover developed by it's called Rashid is the name of the rover, developed by the United Arab Emirates. And that's going to hopefully land on the moon soon. And to top it off, moreover, also, Nelson announced that SpaceX is actually going to land on the moon this year, unmanned land on the moon. But SpaceX has also announced that they're going to be flying around the moon with people this year. Yeah, a crew, the Dear Moon mission. And so happens a fellow YouTuber by the name of Tim Dodd, who has the Everyday Astronaut channel, is on the way to the moon. A YouTuber. Now, he's a full-time YouTuber, not like me. He does this stuff full time. He is on the Johnny on the spot with it. He says, he goes by the name Everyday Astronaut, and he is every day. And now he's become an astronaut. I mean, he was a motorcycle mechanic photographer. And he started photographing Mars. He was asked to photograph some SpaceX stuff. And so then he said he fell in love with that. And he decided to become a YouTuber and do that full time. And his channel's got like 1,350,000 some odd viewers. He's got a huge channel. He should be making a good living doing his YouTube there. So more power to him. He's a great guy. He's got a good personality, and he's a lot of fun to watch. So I like his channel too, guys. So hey, shout out to Tim Dodd. Congratulations, and I hope you have a safe flight because first flight all the way around the moon with this vehicle. I hope they do an unmanned one first. I'd like to see something come back 25,000 miles an hour from the moon before you put people on it like we did with Orion. But we'll see. Hopefully, cross your fingers that they fly safe. There's a whole lot of new stuff with the space, with the Starship, and a lot of new things they're trying. So I think there's a lot of risk there. And let's hope they get all that ironed out. They've not done a full engine test yet of all 33 Raptor engines. I'll say the Raptor engine is amazing. It's probably it's got to be the most reliable engine developed so far, but the reliability's got to be astronomical for them to do what they want to do repeatedly. So we'll see how that works out. It's the best by a long shot, but is it good enough? Time will tell. We'll find out. I hope it is. I hope so. Hey, Granny, Rocket Santa, thank you very much. Oh, we got a lot of comments here. We already got 30 here in the room. Hardneck Farms, Granny, New Days, Dark Winter Wolf first. All right, Dark Winter. Tim Satori with a 30-06. Tim Casper, Sparky's Run, Matterman, Angel Lawrence, Catherine, Carla, Cindy Coker. Wow, okay. Let's see here. Wally Tango Foxtrot. Yeah, we know what that means. Anyway, so we need a Foxtrot Juliet Bravo, right? I don't want to get politics on this channel. I got to stay out of politics. This is not a political channel. All right, guys, let's move on. No politics here. I got to watch it. We'll be on Swivelhead News shortly. Well, space is politics in a way, but we're not going to go into partisan politics here. So pardon me, guys. Pardon me. This is not the channel for that kind of discussion. All right, guys, let's see. I'm going to share some stuff here real fast. So we hit share screen, make sure I got the right thing open. Bada bing, bada bang. I've done a couple of videos today already on this channel. We did this morning a live session on the Artemis splashdown, and the splashdown occurs, I think, in about the first 30 minutes of this video. It's a long video. I was hoping to catch them pulling this thing back on the boat, but on the little helicopter aircraft carrier they had out there, and it didn't quite happen. And of course, that video, they wanted to stop the show and do something else with NASA, and so we just ended the video. But anyway, so the first 30 minutes in this video, maybe 45 are the best in terms of splashdown. But there's a lot of good stuff that comes after, a lot of good discussion and so forth. So you may want to watch this video, at least watch it to splashdown, and you may want to watch some of it afterwards. It's a pretty cool video. I did a short video today, only the second one for this channel so far, and I talked about the Triple Lunar Space History Day today, and that was based on just the Japanese mission, the return of Orion, and the anniversary of Apollo 17. Well, on top of that, unbeknownst to me at that time, Senator Nelson, who's now NASA administrator, announced return to the, no, not return, that we're going to Mars. We're going to send people to Mars by 2030. That's a huge announcement, guys. Going to Mars, going to the red planet. Maybe more like my hair than my shirt red, right? The red planet by he said by the end of 2030. That's huge. And also he came out and announced that SpaceX is going to be landing. They're landing on the moon. So here we go. Here's one of the articles to this effect, guys. But check out those other two videos. Check out my short. It's only a minute. Actually, I think it's a minute and a second. I don't know how that happened. Those are supposed to be just a minute. Check out my short video and check out the live we did. And I did Apollo 17 video like the day before, something like that on that channel. So here we are, guys. This was when the Orion was coming in toward Earth, or starting to get bigger. This was earlier today, and it got real big real fast. But no kidding, guys. Senator Bill Nelson, he actually flew in this. He was a congressman. When he was in Congress, he flew in the space shuttle. He was a congressman that represented where Cocoa Beach and the Kennedy Space Center is. So that's Brevard County in Florida. Been there many times. Hey, Incoming News. How you doing, Doug? How we doing, buddy? So Carla passed on. Thank Greg, my worms are still living because of you. Well, thank you, Carla. Good to hear that. Glad to hear it. So yeah, we do sell wormhole generators here, guys. Well, yeah, I've actually listed a different sponsor for this channel. There's a little science gift channel, which is good for stuff for the kids, guys. I've added that to the stuff in this channel. So I've got a few new sponsors here, a few new affiliate marketing opportunities. So let's go, guys, this thing splashed down, and what Nelson said is Starship is going to land on the moon next year. They're also planning to fly a crew around the moon. That's not the same mission. The lander is a different vehicle. It's going to take several Starship launches to fuel it, but to land, it don't have to be quite as good as the full up crewed vehicle later. I mean, the requirements are a little bit leaner on the landing vehicle. Hey, then B-Lim. Finally made it here alive. Well, good to see you, B-Lim. Billy, the kids here. Stand along. We've got 40 in the room. I hope we got more than that. So we only got about a third of the people we had in the other channel. Usually we get about half. Okay, we're up to, yeah, we're 39. All right, guys. So this is pretty exciting, guys. Other news. Ding. Here's the Dear Moon project. This is the project that's paid for by the Japanese billionaire. You believe you can become a billionaire in fashion? But he did. And he loves space. Now, how you say this? I'm probably going to murder the name. He said he's already paid for a trip to the International Space Station, guys. He's already been to space. Yusaka Maezawa, I don't know. Yusaka Maezawa. Guys, am I getting close? Does anybody know? Sorry if I'm murdering the name of this influential billionaire. He's paid for a Starship flight around the moon. And he decided he would pick the crew, and he wanted to send a crew of basically artists. check out NASA HVOC colonize Venus and floating city. Yeah, I got my video on floating cities too. I mean, I come up with design for a floating city, Anton. So yeah, I've been working on that myself. I got my own concept for that, based on my universal habitat, no less. So here we are, guys. They're claiming they're going to do this next year, which would beat the Orion crew if they can pull it off, getting around the moon the following year. So we shall see if this will work. We will see. This is this will be the biggest space tourism mission ever done if they can pull it off. And they've got, these are the crew members, 9 crew members. Is him, this guy here, the American DJ. Yeah, she looks Oriental. I don't know. This guy, Chow Shung Hyung. I don't know. He's got a South Korean rapper, singer, a Czech choreographer. And here it is, Tim Dodd. See, this guy, he's the everyday astronaut guy. Good for him. You know, some of these guys don't have pages here on the ones that pop up, the ones that's got pages on Wikipedia. I'm in Wikipedia, but I only mentioned in my prize. There's no page for me on Wikipedia. But I am mentioned for receiving the Space Pioneer Award. Indian television actor. Okay, so it's really a flight of artists mostly. And the ones probably, well, you know, doing YouTube is an art, but this guy's the one that's, he's the space, probably only really spacey one of the whole group. So he'll at least give it some good reporting. So it'll be interesting. Let's just hope these guys come home safe. And I really am kind of, I'm hard, you know, given the slow pace that they are developing the system and all the things they got to ring out. In fact, it's almost the end of the year and they still haven't done the full firing of 33 engines. Yeah, I think it's a bit optimistic to assume all that's really going to happen next year, but it might. It might. It just might. But you know, Elon kind of pushes schedule. He makes announcements saying things will happen a lot earlier than they typically do. But the good thing is he sticks to it. But the bad thing is he can't drag feet too long because we got to beat the Chinese to the moon. And I'll be honest, I'll show you something in a minute before we end all this. Yeah. And here is this lady here is an Irish woman, will be in the first civilian crew. Ooh, that's a cool picture. Hey, look where I live. It says the do not travel zone. Uh-oh. I live in the do not travel zone, guys. Isn't that cool? All right, SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket sends a lunar landing rover on their way to the moon. This is the one I was talking about, the Japanese company iSpace, their M1 lander, carrying the little rover called the Rashid. Guys, today's been quite a moon history day. Moon history day, Mars history day. We'll just have to see how it all goes, guys. This is awesome, guys. That's why I'm kind of thrilled by all this stuff coming up. It's a new tab. Let's go over and look at space weather, since we're on the Space Channel here. We got more sunspots than has been seen, guys, in an entire solar cycle 25. This is the most at one time. So let's look at the face of the sun. But none of them are big, and they're claiming they're all magnetic fields of all these spots are stable. Well, that's a good thing. So we don't expect a major, ugly solar storm in the next few days, in spite of having so many sunspots on the sun. Now, as you go more and more to the peak of the cycle, these spots to go closer and closer to the equator. So they're on the way toward a peak and a minimum. And look at this, guys, a pink aurora. That's a pretty energetic thing. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, over Norway. So let's go down here and look at space weather, asteroids, guys. There's no asteroid that we know of that's coming between the Earth and the moon. Now, tomorrow they may find 5 or 6 that just passed zing by us. That's usually the way it goes. So it's the biggest one we're looking at here. 182 kilometers or meters, excuse me, 182 meters. I've seen a lot bigger ones in here. That's coming at 10.1 kilometers per second. This one's 13.9 kilometers per second. That one's pretty fast. 16.9 kilometers per second. That's the fastest one. I would expect it to have a highly inclined orbit or orbit that goes way out there. Let's have a look at this guy, orbit viewer. This is probably coming in from way out there. Oh yeah. This is coming in from the asteroid belt, halfway between Mars and Jupiter. So this is an asteroid belt puppy right here. And it goes into the orbit of Venus and comes back out. This one could hit Earth, Venus, or Mars eventually. It's right into the orbit of Venus. Interesting. Let's find the one with the slowest speed here. 7.7, 1.1. Wow. That's pretty relatively slow. All right, 1.1. I would say it's only 7 meters. That may be a rocket body. It's small and it's slow. I bet R2, that's almost R2D2. 2022 RD2. That's almost R2D2. Maybe R2D2. I expect this orbit is going to look a lot like Earth's orbit. Ding, ding. Oh, we don't know how. We want to go look, see what the orbit looks. It's going to look like, it's going to be close to Earth's orbit. And what do I say? Earth's orbit's blue, its orbit's white, almost identical. Dun, 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 dun. That's what I said. Nothing Greg Allison says ever comes true, according to a critic on my Green Greg's channel. Oh, there you are. And look here, it's getting kind of close to us here. Isn't that interesting? That one may one day hit us, but it's kind of small. And I suspect it might be a rocket body instead of an asteroid anyway. So there we go, guys, 7 meters. So that's not one I would be greatly concerned about. It might be something worth going up and retrieving, mining it. Even if it's a rocket body, it's worth something, right, guys? So there we go, guys. That's what we got going on in the world of space today. It's been an exciting day. And we're probably going to go over and look at Swivelhead News here in a minute and go through a few of these political things. Maybe we'll look at earth weather and earthquakes and the kind of stuff I normally carry elsewhere. So with that, I'll stop this share. Halo. How many we got? 42 people. Granny says, Arnold, I love you. We got Lavera in the house. Oh, good. All righty, guys. Let's see if we can get everybody that's in this room right now to go to Swivelhead News. Can y'all do it? Can you make it? Comment C. 2014 UN 271 claims the nucleus crown from the comet, which sports an estimated 60-mile wide kilometer nucleus. Oh, yeah. Well, will enter the interplanet orbits in 2031. Well, I better look that up. There was that really big one that they said was like a 60-mile diameter. And my understanding is that thing is not coming into the inner planets. It's going to be out in the outer solar system. I will double check it. Oh, maybe I should do that now. Let me go back to space weather. What did I do with it? I close that link, probably did. I have to reopen it. Let's go into space weather, go in that orbit viewer and type in these parameters. It'll take me to that orbit viewer. I had it bookmarked at one time. It's faster to find it going in through this channel. It would be to look through my bookmarks. That's something I used to pull up all the time, that stuff. Because I used to be searching parameters on asteroids. You know, that's something I did like a dozen years ago. All right, we'll just pick any asteroid. Come in and do a search on, if you got the nomenclature right, C-2014-2014. The thing's been discovered that long. UN 271. Let's see what comes up. Yeah, I know about this big comet we found. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Comet. Orbit viewer. Let's see if we can get the orbit view on this guy. All right, guys, I'm going to share this with y'all. I will share this with y'all since the question came up. Give me one momentum, please. That's what's good about coming in here on Galactic Gregs. We can wing things, and I can show y'all stuff right off the bat. But I gotta find my screen that lets me share stuff. Wait a minute, where's it at? Oh, it's over here. I got too many tabs open. It gets me confused. Share screen. Ding, ding. And here we are, guys. Here's this comet. It's coming from way out there. Ooh, it's right here now. Right there's where it is. It's in the solar system. It's between Uranus and Neptune. But it does not show approaching us any closer than Saturn. And that's a good thing. This thing is ginormous. This is a monster comet, guys. This thing is, we would not want to see it coming into the inner solar system. Let's see what it tells us about it in here. 60 miles. This is way bigger than what killed the dinosaurs. Way bigger. If this hit Earth, or even if it's just a piece of it come off and hit Earth, we would be in bad, bad juju. It would be an awful bad day. This thing would end life on Earth as we know it. It's always possible something like this could sweep through and get us. It's possible, but we've not been hit by anything this big in billions of years. So that's the good news. It's possible, but not that probable. Don't mean it won't happen, but it's just not that probable. Let's go full screen on this. That, guys. So we can turn this around. We can look at it different ways here, guys. This shows how it's coming in from down here, coming around, going out. Where's the thing that you play it with? I think I've hit it. Where's the player at? Yeah, this is cool stuff, guys. I love this website. So let me hit the escape button where I can find the player. Let's play this thing. Coming in. We'll play it from right here. We can see it coming in from the bottom. So play forward. That's a fast play. They go faster when they come closer to the sun. That's taking a long time. Let's play an interval of 10 days. So speed up. There we go. And we sped it up 10 days a click. It's outside the orbit of Saturn, between Saturn and Uranus. Now, it could have somewhere along the way dropped off some chunks. There might be some stuff that comes in closer. You know, it's not coming in close enough to the sun to heat up a lot. We might still see a cometary action on this. It might look like a comet. It might be visible from Earth. It just depends if it develops a comet or not, you know, the tail and how big and bright that tail may be. If it comes in closer, you know, lots closer than Jupiter, that's when those tails really flare up when you get close to the sun. This is still way out there. So we don't know, guys, if it's going to do that. But let's stop the share. I'm going to kill this page first. Bang. There we go. Halo. There we go. We just looked at the biggest, baddest comet we've seen in recorded history. We don't know of a comet. That don't mean it's comets that big haven't come through the solar system. It's the biggest one we know. Actually, some people think that the what hit the Laurentide ice sheet was a piece, just a piece of a giant comet like this. Patrick Bellamy is a theoretical concept of cloud of predominantly icy plasmatesimals. Are you talking about the word cloud? Yeah. There's the Oort cloud, which is way out there, which is what this probably comes from. And a close friend is something called the Kuiper belt. And they both get a lot of comments in it. The planet Pluto is thought not to be a planet, but to be a Kuiper belt object. There's actually objects in the Kuiper belt that are bigger than Pluto. So the Oort cloud is sometimes called the Optic Oort cloud, first described in 1950 by the Dutch astronomer Jan Oort. Jan is pronounced Jan in the Dutch tongue. Jan. All right. Let's see. Jupiter pulls, however, our sun's diameter is 10 times Jupiter's. That's true. Our sun is way bigger. Jupiter's huge, but the sun is way bigger. And obviously, those city destroyers were citywide ships. Well, we have objects hidden, guys. There are pieces. Pluto is a dwarf planet. Yeah, that's one way to look at it. Rocket Man, Lavera gave you a super. Oh, really? Let me look up here. Hey, all right. Thank you, Lavera. I didn't see because I was looking for someone. How's it going? Thank you for bringing that to my attention. My bad. I'm sorry. I was out here jabbering, looking at stuff. That's what, yeah, thank you, guys. I always do it. Pull it to my attention. That's why it gives a super channel. It disappeared from the top of the screen. I mean, they'll usually show up there for a little bit and they go poof. And I wasn't looking. That's one of the reasons I have this opener, so I catch those things. But I got so absorbed at showing you stuff over here, I forgot about it. Oh my gosh! Thanks for calling that to my attention. Hope she's still in the chat room. Hope she's still here. Yeah, she's still in the chat room. Good, very good. Thank you. Guys, that's what makes doing live sessions worthwhile, because when you do a live session, all the time y'all watch is time that you won't watch when it's running ads. So you'd lose revenue on a live session if it weren't for super chats. And that's why a lot of channels don't do super live sessions, because they don't get enough super chats. We're kind of low on that. But being late as it is, I thought that, this is a way to get stuff out to you. All right, so Arnold, thank you. She's laughing, Arnold. Got a little funny spelling there. Yeah, Arnold. There you go, Arnold. Appreciate that. Yeah, guys, if I miss something like that, y'all let me know. Call it to my attention, because that's important. That's important. Yeah, autocorrect. Yeah, sure thing, Carla. Sure thing, Carla. Anyway, so I'm glad your worms are doing well, Carla. I got more if you need them. So guys, we have fun here. We like to have fun on my channel. As y'all know, I believe in people. I believe in freedom for the people from everywhere. And that's the things I talk about. Especially Jupiter is a failed star, but it's way shy of the mass. It's not even a brown dwarf. It's way shy. There's planets much bigger than Jupiter. It's still planets. I'm Dutch and can spell till my stroke. Oh, all right. Wish it were 500, Greg. Well, hey, you gave me a good thought, and it counts a lot, and I do appreciate it. I gotta tell you that. I do appreciate it. You're super. I do appreciate it. I get it totally. Appreciate it very much. Appreciate it very, very, very much. All right, guys. So, ho, ho, ho. We're going to go over to Swivelhead News, and we're going to talk about some of the political things going on. So, let's see. We got 46 in the room. Let's see how many of you we meet over at Swivelhead News. Somebody want to post a link to Swivelhead News in the chat before we go. It takes me a few minutes to kind of massage things and turn them around. I need some watch time on Swivelhead News. Right now, I've got two monetized channels, Green Greg's and Galactic Greg's. And I think I made all of $2 on Galactic Greg's. Well, now with super chat, yeah, I'm doing better. That helps. So let's see here. We're going to, let's see what I'm going to do. I was going to share the link if somebody will beat me to it, but I got to find it first. There it is. I got to find my, hey, New Days beat me to it. Very good. Thank you, New Days. Thanks. I got to jump through so many screens over here. All right, there it is. There's the link to Swivelhead News, my friends. New Days just shared it. That's where we're going next. And we're going to talk about a few things on the political side of the spectrum over there. Things going on. Now, mind you, I love everybody. Let that be known. But, if you would come in here and kick sand at me, I might call you out. But in the end, I will be fair and charitable about it and try to win you around. I'll try to win anyone around. So, yeah, we get accused of a lot of things that people sometimes don't really appreciate where we're really coming from. Anyway, friends, thank y'all for watching. See you over at Swivelhead News. Let's see how many we get over. We got 48 in the room. Let's see if we get everybody there. Come on, let's all go to Swivelhead News. So we should see y'all at Swivelhead News.